Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Dave D Fishing. So in this video, it is actually a compilation of 2 days fishing for black sea bass using slow pitch jigs like I have here. I've never used proper slow pitch jigs before for any type of fish, so day one is actually the first day of me using it. Don't judge me too harshly. I will say fishing the slow pitch method on a kayak, sorry for all the road noise, is a little awkward. I understand how you're supposed to do it, but the angle that you're sitting on a kayak isn't really conducive to it, but I made it work. The idea is these little slow pitch jigs sort of fall down. Some of them sort of wobble to the side, and some rock back and forth, and some just sort of fall flat. This is actually the jig that I use here in the video. It is by Jigging World, right here. That's it, and it has a little treble on the back. You don't have to use a treble, you can pop that off. It's a split ring. I'm not going to get too much into depth with that. Then I have a little cheap slow pitch rod. This is a Tsunami Trophy Series, rated 2 ounce to 7 ounce. So again, I'm new to it, so I'm not going to spend a ton of money on a proper slow pitch rod. So, and then the reel, can't forget that. Tranks 301 with 15 pound braid on there. That's really it. The idea is get the jig down there to these fish, get them to bite, bring them back up quickly. I'm not messing around with this too hard. So day one, looking for rock piles, that is the goal. Not necessarily looking for fish on the fish finder itself, using the side scan, finding rock piles, throwing jigs to it, and that's it. The past couple years I'm finding using bait for a sea bass, it works, don't get me wrong. They're really aggressive fish, so they pretty much hit anything you throw to them, jigs, bait. They'll even try and eat your sinkers on the way down. They're really aggressive fish, so I just find with the jigs I'm not having to rebait, take the fish off the hook and throw the thing back out and catch more fish. And I actually found on the first day and second day especially how effective these slow pitch jigs are. So yeah, like they pretty much flutter down slow is the idea. They rock back and forth or just fall flat into the water and gives the sea bass a chance to come up and grab them. So day one, again, looking for spots. I catch a couple fish, including a decent sized striper on a slow pitch jig. Day two, I find this massive rock pile that's like 100 feet wide. It's not marked on GPS or charts, so I'm really grateful to have that in my back pocket. I'm in a kayak fishing contest. I don't know if I'm going to do great in it. I don't expect much. I'm just excited to do something kayak related, and I've already met new people, and I'm excited. So yeah, goal is to catch 20-inch sea bass this year. While the season's open for sea bass. It'd be great. I've caught up to 22 or 23-inch black sea bass before in Rhode Island. They had like this particular sea bass I'm talking about had a lobster claw in it that was massive. It was like, that's a huge lobster claw. It was stuck in his throat, so right when I caught him, so very memorable. So yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy the video. This is a pre-season, pre-opener black sea bass video that you will see, and then I'm gonna hit it really hard the day it opens, maybe this Sunday or maybe in 2 weeks, because I have a carp fishing derby I'm going to, so it's gonna eat up some of that time. So all right, enjoy the video. So welcome to day one of black sea bass fishing using the slow pitch method. So again, this is a pre-opening day trip where I'm looking for rock piles and that type of thing, sort of feeling this area out that I think might hold larger fish in the near future, so I can submit a decent fish to this kayak fishing tournament thing that I'm taking part of. So this first spot is a smaller rock pile that was actually marked on GPS and saw on the charts. It's about a mile out. And I'm going to work this for a little bit, sort of figuring the spot out and also figuring out how to use this slow pitch jig. It is a little uncomfortable on the kayak because of the height of the kayak and the angle you have to hold the rod and that type of thing. So it's not perfect, so don't judge me too harshly. So just watch me pick off some fish this first day. Yeah, tons of sea bass. Nice little sea bass right there. Definitely would have been a keeper. It's too bad he's out of season right now. So yeah, lots of life on the bottom in Buzzards Bay. Get this thing out of there before I get hooked. Oh man. Oh, what? Oh my god. I just dropped that. Oh man, that might be it. Oh. Oh man, that was crazy. It just hit right underneath the kayak. Oh my god, it scared the crap out of me. He's coming up. Yeah, I really like this slow pitch stuff. I'm not really good at it. Oh man. Hopefully I get to see this. I just want to see what it is. That was wild. It hit right underneath the kayak. I don't know what that is. It feels like possibly a striper. Oh, good. Oh, it's gone the other way now. Oh my god, what is that? I think it's... Get in the net! Get in the net! Oh, man, he annihilated that thing. There he is, guys. Tagged with a slow pitch. Alright, let's get him back. There he goes. Look at that. That's awesome. Look at that, guys. Squid on a slow pitch. That's how many squid were down there. That's nuts. He wasn't going anywhere. All right, let's get him off the hook and we're gonna eat him. It's hooked into something. I don't know what it is. I was actually reeling it up to recast and something nailed it. Oh, it's a little striper. There we go. Nice little striper. Some more down there. I was getting poured on by rain not too long ago, so I couldn't keep my camera out. It was just too much. Head got soaked, obviously. Yeah, there's a rock pile right beneath us, and we're just gonna work this. It's actually a pretty big rock pile. It's probably about 100 feet wide, actually, and it's not really marked well on the GPS, but there's fish down there. All right, here's the rock right here. See if any of my friends are on top of... Ooh, there's a lot of fish right there. This one. I'm pretty far out right now, so it's got to be careful about... Oh, smokes. This one's actually pulling a little bit more. I wonder if I snagged him. Yeah, I might have snagged him. There's a lot of fish down there. Oh, my. I saw the little fish right there. Let's see how big he is. Damn, all same size. All right, ready? Yeah, this one's a little more serious than a scup. Again, unless I snagged him. You can see him coming up off the bottom right now. Oh yeah. It's a nice sea bass. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Nice little sea bass right there. Here's how big he is. Oh yeah, look at all those fish down there. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, there we go. There we go. See, right on top of the rocks over there. Oh, no, fell off. See that? Ooh, ooh, oh, mama. Wow, it's a little more serious. Oh. Oh yeah. That's a fish right there. That's more what I was looking for. There we go. Ooh. Nice size sea bass right there. On the good old slow pitch. Very strong fish. Oh yeah, there's the spot. We're in a good space right now. See, nearly instant. As soon as you get it on the rocks over here, bait's pretty much gone. Ooh, that's a nice one. Beauty right there. Definitely a keeper-sized sea bass. Back on the rocks. It is sort of uncomfortable, a little uncomfortable. Ooh. That's a better fish, I think. Has a nice batch of fish right there. Oh man. Ooh, that one has a beautiful little mask on it. Come here. The thing has a beautiful little blue head on it. Yeah, nice little fish. So to summarize, this is close to the end of the video. I caught a bunch of black sea bass today. Probably got over 20 that were between 16.5 and 17.5 inches. 17.5 was on the larger end. That's the biggest fish I caught for the day. Decided to call it quits after the millionth fish, just because I was drifting pretty far out at this point and I knew I was going to be exhausted by the time I got to the car. I have a long haul in. I believe it was I was like 1.75 miles out at this point. So trying to be smart and not get too hyper focused on the fun I'm having with these black sea bass. But it was a great day though. All right, guys, so you made it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, using this little slow pitch jig on this slow pitch setup. I've never done it before. I did really well. Caught a decent sized striper the first day. I think it was 32.5 inches. Couple scup the first day, couple sea bass. Sort of figuring out how to use this thing. I wasn't able to use it really correctly compared to what I was seeing in the slow pitch videos. I think there's a YouTube channel called The Fishing Kit. He talks a lot about slow pitch fishing. It was sort of uncomfortable at first trying to figure out how to use the rod and the jig properly. Still caught fish on it, so by the end of day 2 I started getting it and figuring out where my rod needs to be in the kayak, the angles and that type of thing, so I'm starting to get it down. So slow pitch fishing works. Got away from using bait the past couple years because sea bass will eat anything. I don't care what you say. You throw bait in front of them, they're going to eat it. Using a little bit of a larger jig to sort of weed out those smaller fish. So goal was to catch a 20-inch sea bass. Didn't do it today, but again, my goal is to catch that in the future and be able to submit that for a kayak fishing contest. So we'll see. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will be back out there. I might record this carp fishing derby I'm going to. I caught quite a few fish, 29 pounds, almost 30 pounds last year. I didn't record it because I was with my son. I was trying to really soak in the moment. But this year, I know better I know what I'm doing a little bit more, and I feel more comfortable. My son's a little bit older and he can help out do those things. So again, like, subscribe, comment.